Please deliver your first career game-winning drive to save my life. Please. I need it, man. I really do. What the fuck? Oh, good shit. Oh! Jeez, Borregales. Shock the world. 52 yards, please. Borregales! Bang! 15 seconds left. Good fucking kick, Rook. Let's fucking go. All right. Job finished? Job not finished. This shit is far from being over, Josh Allen. I'm not celebrating anytime soon. Fuck no. I'm not celebrating anytime soon with this behemoth at quarterback. Absolutely not. Good kick, though, Borregales. For the New England Patriots to just drill it. Drake May, Stephon Diggs, Christian Gonzalez, Milton Williams,
and Andy
will
Borregales.
The Patriots to victory 23-20 dub on Sunday Night Football for my New England Patriots. The Patriots are here. This is a game that was hyped up. Obviously, young Josh Allen versus Josh Allen. Undefeated Bills in a hostile environment. But the frisky Patriots came off a dominant dub against the Panthers, but just lost the week before that game to the Steelers with 5 turnovers, mind you. They also had 2 turnovers today. But by their running backs. Ramondre Stevenson fumbled. Tony Gibson fumbled. Unfortunately, it looks like he might be tested to be out for the season. Hopefully, he's good. Then we had a couple of jokes on Playback watching the game for a while. MLB, NFL, everything. Playback. Short plug. But holy shit. This was the Drake May coming out game. Millions upon millions upon millions were watching Drake May, and he came through. Also, y'all told me that Stephon Diggs was washed. Y'all also told me that he was in Bo Nix and Michael Penny's conversations. No, nigga, we are in Jaden Daniels conversations. Y'all also told me that Christian Gonzalez was barely a top 10 cornerback. But y'all told me that Mullen, Ethereum podcast, Twitter merchant Humphrey was better than him. On what planet? On what fucking planet? Panthers fans told me last week that JC Horn, who I like, is better than Gonzo. What did Gonzo do? Second and third down, clamped Coleman and clamped Shakir for game. Thank you, Drake May, for finishing it off. Thank you, Christian Gonzalez, for... Oh my god, I was scared shitless of Josh Allen. Thank you, Milton Williams, for the pressure. Even though the pressure all game, it felt like he just wasn't there. Milton Williams was that guy that was there. Was at least in his face and pressuring him and things like that. And thank you, Andy Borregales. Game-winning 52-yard field goal versus the Buffalo Bills. I have a couple of notes to get into, but that's what I have off the top of my head. Oh my god, Ramondre Stevenson, man. I don't get what this gimmick of him now being on the kick returns. By the way, can somebody please let me know why Marcus Jones is so good on punt return, or we just can't trot him out there for kick returns as well. I don't know what this gimmick is. But yeah. What a game. What a game. Started off very shaky. The first half was absolutely abysmal. What was it, like 6-3 in the first half? Patriots had a chance to get a touchdown. Hunter Henry has a hand of the ball, only gets one on it, and unfortunately was not able to come up with a touchdown. And then there's still 1 second left on the clock, and they go for a field goal with Andy Borregales. Patriots lead 6-3. Bills get the ball, open up the second half as they had the ball in the first half. But that's everything on the top of my head. Stephon Diggs' legacy again. Christian Gonzalez balled out. Drake May's coming out game. We are officially now in top 10 conversations. We right now are coming for the neck. By the way, my timeline is full of just phenomenal Drake May agenda from everybody on my timeline, my For You page, my following list. Oh, the Drake May agenda is just thriving, just absolutely thriving. Y'all told me that if you draft Drake May and you're a general manager, that you are losing your job for drafting Drake May. Ryan fucking Poles laughed at Drake May's tape, mind you, and I'm a fan of Caleb Williams. But this guy, Drake May, just went on the road against an undefeated Bills team, arguably the best team in the NFL, at home with a hostile environment, without a running game, with 2 turnovers, none by him, and beat Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. A near flawless performance in the second half. That insane play that he had opened up, leading up to the 2-minute warning that played itself on for 12 yards. Just about to get sacked. Just a Josh Allen type play. Dual threat quarterback, man. I love having Drake May as my quarterback. I was so excited when we drafted him. I knew Drake May was the guy. Thank God. Amen. My boy got me, man. My boy got me, baby. But now, let's get on to the Patriots versus Bills notes. Patriots versus Bills notes. Drake May, unfortunately, got sacked in the first drive by the Bills. And then the Patriots got a fumble on a fumble recovery by Joshua Farmer, who committed some terrorism at the end of the game, which I'll get into. And then Ramondre Stevenson fumbled, and then I had to decompress outside for a little bit. Like 5 minutes. I came back, and the Bills had a 3-and-out. Let's go. And then Diggs, very error in the game, maybe slightly thrown behind him by Drake May to Diggs. He drops the ball. Did hit him in the hands, but it wasn't perfect placement. And it's Spillane. You also get another fumble recovery. Spillane, after I believe it was Josh Allen, I want to say, that fumbled. So Robert Spillane goes ahead and it was him, right? It was Josh Allen the fumble. Yep, Josh Allen. Yep, Josh Allen the fumble lost. Yep. And before that was Keon Coleman on the kind of like handoff something, and that was covered by Joshua Farmer. Next up, Spillane with the fumble recovery. Hunter Henry got called for a flag. Anyway, regardless of a 30-yard field goal, a nice tackle by Marcus Jones on third down in the end zone, and then Gibson fumbled, but got it back on the return. They end up getting that. Yeah, he ended up fumbling it back in the return. The Patriots fumbled twice. He lost one fumble. So one turnover really, because I guess only one of them was lost, but yeah, whatever. Anyways. Booty unfortunately got a flag, but he did come up clutch. Booty actually had 2 flags in the first half. He got a flag, and then he also got a false start on 3rd and goal before halftime. Anyway, regardless, this is the second field goal of the game. He chip shot. This is a conservative play call. This may potentially could have connected with Henry on that touchdown, but it is what it is at the end of the day. 1 second left on the clock. Conservative, the offense was abysmal. People are like, oh, go for it. What does the field goal do against that? Well, the field goal ended up winning them this game. So, obviously, could have been better, could have gotten it. But at the end of the day, wow. Percy Gonzalez, man, those back-to-backs of Coleman in the end zone and Shakir. I won't give him all the credit for the Shakir play, but give him some credit for sure. Wow. We kept James Cook on locks. 3.3 YPC. Patriots right now have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. Stat today, of course, not against Josh Allen, because that dude's a fucking dog. Oh, what's it called, though? What is it called? First game of the season, by the way, the Patriots with multiple takeaways. They had 3 takeaways. They had a pick on Josh Allen and 2 fumbles. Landry had an up and down game, even a nice tackle, and then Farmer gets called for a late hit on James Cook for no apparent reason. I don't know what's going on with his brain. But Landry, before that, gets called for a neutral zone infraction, and then Jalen Hawkins, who I don't think is very good, unfortunately, gets beat on a motion play by Curtis Samuel, former commander. Ramondre Stevenson is now without Gibson on kick return, playing kick return. Like, I don't know what that gimmick was. Diggs' route on one of these plays in the second half, it just was absolutely phenomenal, just to die for. And then Ramondre Stevenson ends up getting a touchdown. All game, man. Where the fuck is the pressure? Marcus Jones, my boy, gets picked, which I'll get into later in the game. Stephon Diggs' legacy game. Andre got another touchdown. And then Durden, who I don't know much of, ends up getting called for a flag. So, yeah. So, Farmer ends up having a late hit. Verdarian Lowe comes in for one play. I don't know who he ended up replacing. I don't know if he started the game. Like, I don't know, to be quite frank. Gibbons gets called for a flag after a close to pick with Jalen Hawkins, who always has his hand on the ball. He's literally got to be at this point just a way worse version of J.C. Jackson, just always right place, right time, always getting picks, but not playing very great. Then May, Diggs, Gonzo, Borregales, y'all did y'all thing. Shout out to y'all for sure. But wow. I knew as soon as we got the touchdown to make it 20-10, I knew immediately they were going to get a touchdown. I'm stunned they got to stop on that last drive for the Bills to the 45-yard field goal for Matt Prater, Cardinals and Broncos legend himself. Drake made first career game-winning drive after seeing Cam Ward today in his, 5th game in the NFL have a game-winning drive. Drake May didn't have one of those to his name yet. Shout out to Drake May. He's getting it done. Shout out to Andy Borregales. But now, let's get on to the Patriots statistics. So Drake May today, 22 of 30, 273, takes 4 sacks. Running game today, basically non-existing. Ramondre Stevenson fumbles. Travion Henderson, 6 for 24, 4 YPC. Tony Gibson ends up getting injured, 6 for 21, 3.5 YPC. Ramondre Stevenson just had a Jamal Williams level game in that 1 year with the Lions. 7 carries for 14 yards, 2 yards per carry, but 2 touchdowns. Here's one of them right here. Let's go, Diggs. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown! Terrence Stevenson. And here's the other one right here by Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre, touchdown! Let's go! Oh my God. Drake May, 3 for 12 overall today, 22 carries for 71 yards, 3.2 YPC, and 2 touchdowns against one of the league's worst rush defenses or run defenses in the NFL. Receiving wise today, Stephon Diggs, 10 for 146. Second and 11. Lost a yard there. Wow. Spamming Diggs! Diggs! Oh my fucking God, Diggs! He's literally frying there. Holy fuck. Cook, Diggs, cook. Oh my God. Demon Diggs. W Cash. Oh my God. He knew he had a touchdown on his feet. Look at Diggs. Ah! Holy cook. Oh my God. We actually have a real receiver for once. Oh my God. He wanted a touchdown so bad. 12 targets. The Patriots finally have a really good wide receiver. But y'all told me that Stephon Diggs was one. Surely, you freaks. Hunter Henry, 2 for 46. Could have had a tutty, but it is what it is. Kayshon Boutte clutch catch at the end of the game. 3 for 43. LLK2. Yes, sir. Amen. Ramondre Stevenson. Before that, though, Pop Douglas, 2 for 17 on 3 targets. Ramondre Stevenson, 2 for 13. Tony Gibson before he went out, 1 for 5. And Travion Henderson, only 2 for 3. And Ramondre Stevenson ended up fumbling. And then defensively for the Patriots today, they got a half a sack from both Milton Williams and Jalen Hawkins. They got a quarterback hit today from Harold Landry, Carlton Davis, Milton Williams, Jalen Hawkins, and Christian Barmore. 1 tackle for loss. That was by Marcus Jones. Leading tackler today was both Spillane and Ellis with 8 tackles apiece. And they got a pick today from my boy Marcus Jones, who last couple of years, he did it offensively, did it on special teams last week, did it today defensively, got a nice tackle, got an interception on Joshua Allen in the red zone, which is a massive stop. Shout out to Marcus Jones, my dog, coming off special teams player of the week right here with this pick on Joshua Allen right here. Where is the pressure? Big! Let's go! Marcus Jones, let's go! Pressure is non-existent, but a secondary might be existent. Finally, 3 turnovers today. Holy shit! Let's go, Marcus Jones. Nice. Demon Jones. Punt return last week for a touchdown. Interception this week. Demon Jones. No. Yeah. Shout out to Borregales. They punted the ball today only 4 times with Bryce Behringer. Now on to the Bills. The Bills. Josh Allen, my fantasy football quarterback. 22-31. So damn hard to tackle. 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Josh Allen, 9 for 53 on the ground. James Cook, 15 for 49. Ty Johnson, 2 for 10. Shakir, 1 for 5. Ray Davis, 2 for 1. This is the Dalton Kincaid breakout game. We saw week 1, Brock Bowers just light us apart. The linebackers just aren't very good, to be quite frank. 6 for 108 for Kincaid. All 6 of his targets. Shakir, 6 for 45. Yak Demon. Just saw him on the Amon-Ra St. Brown podcast with his brother Equanimous. Joshua Palmer, 2 for 36. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 26 and a touchdown. Keon Coleman, 4 for 23 and a touchdown. Dawson Knox, 2 for 15. And that was it. Josh Allen fumbled and lost it, and Keon Coleman fumbled and lost it as well. They got a sack today from Greg Rousseau, Shaq Thompson, Cole Bishop, and half a sack from both Deion Walker and AJ Epinesa. And the leading tackler today was tied with 3 guys: Terrell Bernard, Greg Rousseau, and Matt Milano, who came back today. That boy Matt Milano, that boy Gold. 6 tackles combined. They had a tackle for loss by Bernard, 2 from Rousseau, 1 from Thompson, 1 from Tre'Davious White, 1 from Deion Walker, and that was it for the 6. 1 pass deflection today from AJ Epinesa. Quarterback yesterday had 8, 3 from Greg Rousseau, 1 from Shaq Thompson, 1 from Deion Walker, 1 from Cole Bishop, who had that interception last week on that trick play from Olave in the end zone for the Saints against the Bills. What's it called though? I also got a QB here from Daquan Jones, AJ Epinesa, and yeah, Patriots wise, they had 3 pass deflections, 2 from Marcus Jones and 1 from that boy Christian Gonzalez, baby. Yeah, great win for the Patriots. It's getting late. It's about to be 1:20 a.m. here on the East Coast. Yeah. Punting the ball twice. Matt Prater made both his field goals. Borgales made all 3 of his field goals. Just, a lot of flags today, to be quite frank, for the Patriots, really by both teams. Could have been worse. Again, I feel like every time the Patriots make a nice stop defensively, they get a flag. That Harold Landry shit, and then Jalen Hoggs makes an interception, and Gibbons gets called for a flag. But it's coming out party for Drake May, coming out party for the New England Patriots. This is the game to really put me on. Not saying the Patriots will go on this insane run or anything like that, but just to know the Patriots can win a game like this when not playing the most perfect game. They played really well. Don't get it fucked up. Like, run defense wise was amazing, but the penalties weren't perfect. The run game was non-existent. The pressure, it wasn't really there, but it felt like when it needed them the most tonight, they did. Again, Gonzo came through, but came this close to a potential game-winning touchdown drive to Josh Allen if Shakir just made that catch. Oh, thank God God was on my side today after a combined 9-point first half, 46 overall. Shout out to Drake May. Shout out to Gonzo. Shout out to Borgales. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Shout out to Milton Williams. Y'all boys came through and saved my life. But yeah, Patriots win 23-20. Next week, we have, in the next couple of weeks, we have a pretty easy schedule, to be quite frank. Let me actually finally drink some water as I've been yapping for a while. But yeah, Patriots schedule is the next 3 weeks. It is the Saints on the road, Titans on the road, Browns on the road. Browns at home. Falcons at home. And then we get a hard part of our schedule with the Bucks after that. Yeah. Ah, man. Nothing better than some refreshing water after yapping, man. Nothing better than that H2O, baby. Come on now. But yeah, Patriots win. On to next week. My boys saved me. I needed that badly. It's been such an infuriating day overall, but they came through. Saved my life, man. They saved my life. Man, I try to be a realist as much as possible. People were hyping this game up. I'm like, oh, y'all setting us up. Josh Allen. Drake May had a good game last year against the Bills, but fake game. Not fake game, but most obvious blown lead. Most obvious comeback by the Bills. They ended up coming back last year. I kind of got flashbacks, 20-10. Patriots held on today. Thank you to the secondary for stepping up. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Shout out to Christian Gonzalez. And shout out to Andy Borgales. Mind you, Stephon Diggs only played 50% of the snaps tonight and still came through, baby. Let's fucking go Patriots, baby. Before I get off, let me see how many penalties the Patriots had today. Before that, I think your boy still needs some of that H2O, man. I'm not gonna lie, that H2O was hidden diffy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so thirsty. I think I might finish this and drink a whole nother one. That's how thirsty I am right now. Your boy is literally literally going through it right now. But yeah, before I get off, penalty-wise today, the Patriots had 8 for 93, and the Bills had 11 for 90. Time possession, 34-31 for the Bills, 25-29 for the Patriots. They had 3 turnovers. We had 1. Yeah. We allowed 4 sacks. They allowed 1. Preacher football. I agree, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting on him for Dick Rod and Roger Stevenson and not taking him out of the game. But again, like this, it is what it is because he can pass, bro. And Trayvon Henderson struggling so far, but pass, bro. They're just enough. Shout out to my dogs. They came through. Saved my love for the game. Saved my life. Finally allowed me to not have some shame of having a Patriots phone case. Almost the fact that your boy actually, for the first time in a while, actually, uploading on his Snap and IG story the Patriots game. Like, let's fucking go Patriots, man. Stephon Diggs and Drake May saved my love for the game. Again, shout out to Gonzalez, shout out to Borgales, shout out to Milton Williams. Y'all boys did y'all big one for sure. But yeah. Again, your boy is thirsty as hell. Holy shit. But yeah, get the video up. It's about to be 1:30 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's going to be a long day ahead. But yeah, Patriots win. Let's fucking go Patriots, baby. Let's go, baby. That man above had a plan for me today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, other than that, y'all, Spinny Boy. Hold on, before that. Oh my god. Boom. But other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Also follow the kid on Playback on Instagram. Links to everything, my channel, my social media, will always be in the description box down below. But other than that, it's me, boy John. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Have a great rest of y'all day, and I'm out, man. Peace.